Welcome back to Mr. Turner's art class. What we have here is a turkey. Okay, I know it's a funny looking turkey, but this is my rendition of a Texas Rio Grande turkey. Okay, so this is real simple to make. Granted, I am going to have to show you how to make this. This right here is a cone, so I will have to show you how to make that. But everything else is pretty easy to do, so let's go ahead and get to it. You will need a couple basic supplies. Now, truthfully, I really don't care what color construction paper you use. I mean, I did use brown, but since turkeys are actually like, you know, slightly different colors and whatnot, because we're dealing with kids here, you can pick whichever color construction paper you want as the base. At the end of the day, as long as we have the eyes and we have the feathers, and you can do the same thing over here. I just made these little patterns for the feathers, but again, being little kids, you can change this up, make it how you want it. So, but I have to show you how to make this cone, so that's what I'm about to do right now. That's easy. Let me show you on basically this paper here. Okay, so move this guy out the way. Let's go to here. First and foremost, this would be a lot easy if you had like a little compass, but I don't have one. So I'm just going to show you right here. Okay, so what I did here is I took a regular size sheet of construction, paper, which is going to represent this paper here. So I had to sit here and make an arc. Okay, so the way I did that to make a perfect circle, okay, is I basically had to do this. You need a pencil and a pen. You're going to hold the pencil right there. You're going to put the pen in place, and as you can see, I'm just going to go completely around. Now, this would be a lot easier if you had a compass, but because I need a certain size, I just decided to use a little folded up piece of paper. So let's go ahead and do it. Take your construction paper. Now I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to hold it here at the bottom, and then I'm going to pinch it like right here, because I want a crease here and only here. Okay, I am not putting a crease anywhere else. I just want a little bit of a line right here, okay, to make that easy for when I decide to draw it. So I have a place to put this pen, so I'm going to put this right here in this crease. I'm going to take my pen, and I made different holes holes here, because that's going to determine the circumference of this circle that I'm doing. But I'm going to put it out here to the furthest one. So I'm basically drawing my circle. It does not have to be my half circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do need a line coming through there. So again, all you got to do is just take a little piece of paper. I don't care, notebook paper, just fold it up. You're going to put a hole right there. I would go through with your finger first after you put it down, hold it in place, and just kind of see if your finger comes off the page. If your finger comes off the page, you need to change where that hole is. So you kind of play around with that. You can make different size little circles, depending on where you put the hole. If you want a big circle, make sure that the little hole is far away from your center circle. Your center dot. If you want it to be a smaller circle, make sure it's closer to your dot right here. So you can play around with that and figure that out. Now, once you have that, you need some scissors. We're just going to cut along the line. Again, stay on the line, but does it have to be 100% perfect? No, not really. Just get it close. So we're going to make a perfect little cone from this. So there we go. So that leaves us with that. We can get rid of this, or you can use this for scraps, but I need that. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this little piece of tape right now. Let's hold that. Alright, now we have our cone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and bend it like that. See what I'm doing? Bend it just like that. See how it's on itself? So right there. I don't like little dents and stuff like that. This is going to come in handy for another project that I'm going to do. So you will, everybody that I am working with in my class, I am telling you right now, you're going to need to know how to do a cone. And it's okay if it has a little opening at the top, right there. You just want to get it to where it basically will fan out and it will sit up. So I'm just going to do it just like that, right there, because I want that to be almost gone. I'm just going to put this little piece of tape right back there. You're not going to see that. I actually should put it on the inside, but I'm rushing. Okay, so we have our cone. That's the most important part. That's the base of the whole thing. Now, the eyes are going to be real simple. Pretty much all I did was just cut out little circles. I'm just telling you that right now. They don't have to be perfect. They do not have to be perfect, but I just cut out some large circles. Just for the sake of argument, I'm going to do this just to show you. Now, is that perfect? No. You know, I can trim it a little bit, but like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be round. If you want to, you can sit here and make a square. I think it'll look funny and cute with squares. Now, I'm going to put this on top of here, near the edge, and then I am going to cut around it, so I will have another one that's almost the same size. It doesn't matter if I cut into it a little bit, but while it's sitting on top of it, that'll do. So now I have two of them that's basically the same. That's all I really need. Now, you have a Sharpie, pencil, crayon, whatever you have access to. I am going to just do that. Just going to shade that in. Put one right there. And just to be funny, I'm going to put one going down. I did a project with my students where we was making this little cartoon turkey, so I showed them, like, I had the eyes going all kinds of different ways just to make it look funny. Okay, so we got our eyes halfway done, truthfully. We'll put some glue on the back of that, and I'm going to put one eye like right there. I still want to leave a little bit of a head right there, so I'm going to put one eye right there. Put some more glue. Put it on the opposite side right there. Take this, put that right there. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap in between them. So we do want this thing looking crazy. Now, as far as the triangle go, I'm not even going to lie to you. Just take a piece, all you need is a triangle. So I'm going to cut a piece of this paper that I'm sitting on. Cut that off into a triangle. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's on you about how big you want to make this thing, but I'm probably just like, I prefer a kind of a medium-sized triangle. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put it down here. So it's already starting to look like a bird. So my bird is going to have a brother. I got my door closed right now because my dogs, I swear if they see this thing, they're going to tear it up. They think it's a bird or something like that. Now, for the wings, because we're really and truly we're done. All we got to do is just make the wings. I mean the tail feathers. Alright, this is how I would suggest doing this, okay? If you notice, I have a sheet of notebook paper here, and all I did was fold it on itself, okay? So I fold it like that, so I open up and I have a little crease, right? So, move this out the way so you can see. So all I'm going to do is just cut on the lines. Again, it does not have to be perfect. Just try as best you can to stay on the lines. And I am working with little kids. They have trouble cutting on the line. You can see I do too. So again, this doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to change this up a little bit. Now you can actually individually cut the feathers out. The students that are a little older, you know what feathers look like. I mean, you can change the shape a little bit to make it more interesting. Whoop, I'm not even cutting on the line myself. I'm talking. That's what happens when you rush. Got those little edges right there. Alright. I'm just going to do one more. Really and truly, you can do a couple of these, but 4 of these little strips will be enough. Now, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have 4 strips. What you're going to do now is, because the paper is flimsy, you're going to fold it, okay, like this. So you're going to kind of turn them into like little V's, like that, and then put a little crease in it. So just fold it like that. So you should already see what I'm doing. See where I'm going with this. You really only need 3 of them. You can do 4. And I'm just going to do that. I just got an extra one. I can do something else with that. Alright, now, this is where I would say, at being students of the arts, y'all should be able, yes, I'm country, I said y'all, you all, y'all, but you should be able to put these on here like that. So stick that together. And I kind of like it where it's like it fans out. It got the little space in between there. We'll put some right there just to hold that down. I'm going to do the same thing up in here. Put some right there, some glue. Hold that down. Put some glue behind here. Stick this on there like that. So you have your feathers and they fan out. Okay. Now by itself it looks boring. Being students of the art, you should be able to change that up and add designs to it. I mean, a turkey feathers really only have like a basic design, so that's why I'm not getting real deep into this. You know, I'm just choosing just to keep it simple. Just put a little stripe through here and everything, but I would say just do what you want. I mean, if you got a female turkey, if you want to, you can give your turkey a heart. You know, you could change up, put some other kind of patterns in here. You know, make your tail feathers unique, so it don't look like everybody else's. You can do what I'm doing here. I mean, that's, you know, this is plain. You know, just a plain old stripe. You know, I should be doing something better, but I'm just trying to give you an example. You just want to do it like that. Because turkeys really do have beautiful tail feathers. Technically, the way we're doing this, you could also make a peacock the same way. You know, make a cone and then give it some eyes, a beak, and then you could design the tail feathers. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. You can see it opened up somewhere back there, so let's put some glue there. Glue that back. Okay, so my bird right now does not fully look like a bird. Doesn't look like a bird yet, so we need to hurry up and get this feather on here. These feathers. Put some tape, glue right there. Then we stick it right behind there. Make sure it sticks up above the head, and voila. Okay. We have our turkey. Okay. And that's looking awesome. So there we go. And you can just fan it out. So let me get my other one. So I have 2 turkeys. Turkeys do like to hang together, so we have 2 turkeys. So that's a simple project. I mean, it's something good for something good for, you know, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and I don't know if you can see her. She's right there. She's looking at it too. Yep. That's why she turned her head, because she know. She's waiting for me to turn this camera, and then she's gonna turn around. She's gonna get this bird up here. Mm-hmm. I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare. So this is a simple project for Thanksgiving, and you know, you can have fun with it. You just change this up. You know, I mean, it's so simple, but the cone is the most important part. So learn how to do this, and you can make so many other uh, animals or items and stuff like that if you know how to make this cone. This is simple. This is simple to do. So I just want you to have fun for, you know, the holidays. I mean, you can just make a bunch of turkeys and just put them everywhere, you know, for decorations and stuff. You know, you can change it up. You know, make these look better. Maybe make square eyes. Maybe make them smaller. Maybe bigger. I mean, just play with it and see what you come up with. Okay, so I hope that helps. And you know, if you like these videos, you know, go ahead and subscribe. You know, for the next videos that come out, and have some more holiday ideas I'm about to post. So hopefully you like them. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.